Hi everyone, I'm Rohit Mukherjee. I'm a PhD candidate at IIT Kanpur and I was awarded Fulbright Fellowship in the year 2023. I went to Cornell University for 9 months under the Fulbright Nehru Doctoral Research Program, and today I just saw an advertisement for this year's fellowship, so I thought I will make a quick video for the people who are going to apply for this year. So this will be very brief. So one of the most important part of the application is your research proposal. So while drafting the proposal, I study physics, and my proposal was about quantum computing. So something which is hot in the community. Yeah. So going back, so when drafting the proposal, try to make sure it is as original as possible. So yeah, I think you should spend a good deal of time for making the proposal, and also try to of course, like, the first step is to find the host supervisor. So let's say you want to work under someone, so whatever proposal you write should also align with the person you who will be supervising you at the when you are in the US. So in the US universities, of course. So yeah, make sure that the thing you are writing also is coherent with the research area of your host supervisor, and also it's important that you also have some skill um, for carrying out those research work. So make sure, if you are applying for in second or third year, let's say you have some publications, it's good idea that you write your draft, or I mean the proposal, so that the people who are going to the judges already know that you are well equipped with all the methodical, um, um, I mean, like yeah. So you have to have those skills to carry out those proposals. That's what I mean. So yeah, that's a part of for the research proposal. So I think there's a you have to have the proposal must be within 4 pages, I guess. So first you write what are like what are what you have already done, and what are you going to do, some catchy phrase like why it's important and why it's important for the community. So it also matters, like if you're applying particularly from the STEM field, it's important that your research, your proposal or your project aligns with some public interest. And yeah, so there will be question in your interview if you get selected, like why we should be interested in funding you, so this kind of thing. So this will be the first section where you introduce your research, what you are proposing to do, and then what is the current status of whatever you are going to work on. Then you should spend some time, like there should be a section in which you explain uh, like uh, what has already been done, and uh, what so again, you can add some references. So I think 10 to in overall proposal you can add like 10 to 15 references, you should actually. And some of them can be from your host supervisor's paper, and also your paper, like if you have already published. uh, and then there should be a section in which you explain what kind of methods you are familiar with, and the thing you are going to apply. Like if you are doing some theoretical research work, you should let them know, what kind of things you are already, you have done or in detail. Like there should be a particular section. Then you start your proposal. Yeah. So yeah, you can draft it, so there is no particular way you should draft it. Like be yourself. I mean, yeah, make the so that the research idea should be your own, like it should not be borrowed from someone, because it will be hard for you to explain if you do get selected for the interview. So this is the research proposal part. And then um, in the personal statement, I think one of the important thing is you explain what has been your journey so far. Like you can start from your, like what motivated you to apply for Fulbright Fellowship. And so make sure you write your own experiences, like when I did, I started from my school life and how I got interested in physics, and then uh, how I like end up applying for Fulbright. So the whole experience, like for this, like was there, I tried to be as honest as possible while writing the personal statement. And so that in the personal statement, make sure there are two parts. Like one is this, like your proposal part, like it can be so in the personal statement, of course you are going to do, like explain why you are also a suitable fit as a cultural ambassador. So you have to let them know that, like like you will be a good candidate as a cultural ambassador for India to US. And some backgrounds. And then so make sure it's personal. And so that, and also like for the proposal and this personal statement, you can rephrase some of the paragraphs. There are multiple options out there now with AIs. And also you can use Grammarly for the grammar check. And then so what else? So you should prepare your CV, make it brief so that people are not. And okay, so even in the CV, or in the CV or in the personal statement, you can add some like activities you have done outside academia, like some, if you are like already, um, you have done some, like um, um, I mean um, some social works. yeah so you can add them. So those will be of, it will give you more points. So and then um, what else? So the CV, the personal statement, then your research proposal. And so the other main thing is the recommendation letter. There are two other main things. So the recommendation letter, so you, you can, it's better you get 4 to 5 recommendation letter. And if some of, like if the people you are getting recommended from is one of the, like known figures in your field, that will be of, that will be good. I did get recommendation letter from some, like 2 professors who are one of India's best, like in their field, in their respective fields, like in the subfields of physics. So so because the people who are going to, like who are going to be the, like the, who in the selection panel will be your, there will be some people from the, from your subject background, and some of them will be from the Fulbright Commission in India and the US Department of State. So this is one thing. And then what else? So so then you need to, like before all this, you need to contact your host. I think it's very important you get a letter from your host that he will be willing to supervise you in your research projects. So I got multiple like offer, like I mean the host letter, and I did submit them, like you can submit, I guess, 3 of, in the, for the Fulbright Nehru Doctoral Research Fellowship, that you can submit actually 3 host name. and then yeah, you can write them chronologically with your preferences. So that's one of the thing. uh, yeah, so I got a host letter from um, Cornell, um, then UC Riverside and Princeton, and yeah, so I chose Cornell from my, like, that was my first preference. um, so yeah, so I think for each subfield, like for physics, chemistry, like I can only say for the STEM field there are, like, out of the application, like, so whatever, like 200 to 300 people apply for the application, and then, like, 10 to 12 students get selected for the interview, and then out of this 10, 12 students, like, two or three get selected, one or two, I guess. Like, in my year, in physics category, only two people got selected. I was one of them. So if you did clear the, like, yeah, you should be confident, like, for with your whole application and all. And then if you do clear the this application stage, you will appear for an interview. And I think, uh, the suggestion for the interview, I think this is almost same for any interview. So you have to be confident, and you have to be yourself, and you have to remain calm during the interview. So yeah, so throughout my life, like, my mentors have given me one suggestion, that you have to remain calm, and then also, you have to l- hear the question first. So yeah, just stop, hear the question properly, and then try to answer and think. So it's not like if interviewer start asking you question, you stop, answer immediately. So in the interview panel, there will be 5 to 6 interviewers. So one of them will be from the Fulbright Commission in India. There will be 2 to 3 professors from your whatever field you are working on, and then there will be someone from the U.S. Department of State. So there will be question. So for the subject part, so you will be asked question about your field, like some basic questions, like some undergrad or graduate level questions. And then he will be asked about your proposal, and then there will be questions like why you want to get Fulbright Fellowship, and what. So so yeah, so then the thing is, you have to um, you have to prove that you will be a suitable cultural ambassador, like if you have prior experience, uh, any cultural activities you have done. uh, yeah, so yeah, try to prepare, like, this question, like, basically, like, you as a cultural ambassador, that's a very important question for Fulbright. So try to prepare this, like, way before the interview, like, and practice it, like, yeah, so once you, so these are the main question. Then if you can write down your questions, then before the interview, if you can give some mock interviews, um, then yeah, it will be okay. And then the rest is luck. So you have to have some luck for any kind of competitive fellowships. So maybe a little bit about my journey at Cornell. So so yeah, after the selection, I had to appear for TOEFL, because I haven't appeared for TOEFL in before Fulbright. So then you have to submit your TOEFL scores, and then you will get email regarding your selection, like regarding your from your host university, actually, like confirmation that you will be like you will be hosted during your Fulbright in that particular university. So and then there is so Probably, I think for this year, those uh, in each year, like USIEF, that is the United States India Educational Foundation. So they do organize different like events to make to educate people, like, sorry, I mean, to for the potential candidates, like, so there are people who have who have been already awarded Fulbright. So they were given like they talk with students, like about the applications and all. Maybe if you are applying for next year, you can start looking for those, like you can start looking at the USIEF homepage. And yes, so uh, yeah, so uh, my Fulbright was like a life-changing experience for me. So when I was a PhD candidate at IIT Kanpur, I was doing something which is actually um, um, like, yeah, so I was doing research in a field where there are not many people are doing in India. So it's a very niche area of research. So yeah, getting something done, it also takes time. So a lot of time. So before Fulbright, I only had one publication, and now after like 2 years, right now, like I applied for Fulbright in my third year, so I went for Fulbright in my fourth year, like, and then like when I applied, I had only one publications, and now I have nine publications. So, and four of them came from Fulbright actually. So I did manage to make a lot from the Fulbright. So yeah, it was just life changing experience for me. So um, both professionally and as for character development, of course. So you will meet like thousands of people from 160, 170 countries during your whole program. So, and you will interact with them, you will share your cultures, you will share your foods, your beliefs, and of course they will also do that. So uh, it's a great like I cannot even explain what Fulbright, how impactful my Fulbright has been for me. So yeah, of course, and maybe my Fulbright experience for another time. But uh, uh, so I was hosted by Professor Debanjan Chaudhary um, at Cornell, and so and when I went at Cornell, like of course it's an Ivy League institutes, and I was coming from IIT Kanpur. It's still a very good institute for physics at least. But like the people at Cornell are like, of course they are like super smart people. So it like for yourself, you will have to have, so there you should take some time to readjust with their speed of thinking or working. So that's one of the most challenging part for me. So but I did manage to catch up with them, and then um, like I did so like I worked on several multiple projects, and then uh, one of them, like two of them are still under review, and one of them got published in uh, a Cell journal, and one of the other was published in Physical Review Letters, which is one of the most prestigious journal in physics. So yeah, it will be like, yeah, so yeah, for like for your profession, and as your character development, you will be benefited greatly by Fulbright. So yeah, so I highly encourage you to apply for Fulbright fellowship. And I think the rest, like maybe I should talk a little bit about the fellowship. So I think you will be like, it depends on where you go. Like your host state, and your salary will be based on that, so based on the living expenses. And for me, like, it will be on the lower side for sure, so you will not be paid as much as a regular grad student gets paid at your university. But if you are sharing your apartments with someone, then I think it will be good enough. So if you are applying for Fulbright fellowship by thinking you will save some money, I don't think that will be possible. But yeah, so make sure you already know that. Like, yeah, so yeah, that will be it. Maybe another time I will come back with a detail about my Fulbright experience at Cornell. Okay, good luck. Bye bye.